अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नारायण परा वेदा देवा नारायणाङ्गजाः नारायण परा लोका नारायण परामखाः नारायण परो योगो नारायण परन्तपः नारायण परं ज्ञानं नारायण परागतिः तस्मात् केन मनसा भगवान् सात्वतां पतिः श्रोतव्य कीर्तितव्यश्च ध्येय पूज्यश्च नित्यदा। जयति जगति मायां यस्य कायाधवस्ते वचनरचनमेकं केवलं शाकलय्य ध्रुवपदमपि यातो यत्कृपातो ध्रुवोऽयं सकलकुशलपात्रं ब्रह्मपुत्रं नतास्मि। सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः. We are saying Narada Bhakti Sutras, and we have completed up to 57 sutras in the Narada Bhakti Sutras, and we'll see the next sutra, that is the 58th sutra, which tells about it is so easy to practice bhakti. So about that is discussed in the next few sutras. We will see it. Anyasmat saulabhyam bhaktau. It is very easy to practice bhakti than the other paths. Saulabhyam, very easy to practice. What is bhakti? It is the love towards Bhagavan. We all love something or other in our life. Even the great jnanis, they love. But when it is directed towards Bhagavan, that is bhakti. We all love, some people love their food, some people love their way they speak or way they behave. That's why they continue in that. And we all have our own preferences. But when our first preference is Bhagavan, that is bhakti. And the people who are great bhaktas, their priority is bhakti. Everything is next to it. That is, they love Bhagavan first and everything comes after that. It is so easy to practice. Why is it so easy to practice? Because it is sarva adhikaritvat. Everyone is qualified for bhakti. Even the greatest of the sinner, he is qualified for bhakti because he is loving his own self through that form. When we say bhakti in the initial stages, we will have a form. Then we will, from that only, we will improve our bhakti, upgrade our bhakti and come to that nirguna form of bhakti. But in the beginning stages, we'll have a form. But when we develop that bhakti, when we reach the stage of para bhakti, we love our own self. That self is not different from Bhagavan outside. So he is inside, he is everywhere, and he is beyond. That is Bhagavan. When we understand this concept and turn our concentration towards Bhagavan, that is bhakti, because it is sarva adhikaritva. Everyone can practice it. There is no particular people cannot only practice it or not like that. Anyone can practice it. Sarva adhikaritva. And so it is very famous, very easy. Next thing is Sahajatvat. It comes naturally to us. As I said, we all love something or other. We all have our own preferences. We all love something. But when our preferences are directed towards Bhagavan, then that is bhakti. As I said, the jnanis and the yogis, they love Vedanta and they love their yogic practices. So everyone loves, and even Sri Adi Shankaracharya or Sage Narada, he loved something. That's why he wrote this book, Narada Bhakti Sutras. If he doesn't love it, then how will he write it? When they are all very intelligent, they turned their love towards Bhagavan, and out of that they wrote all this. But we have different preferences. That's why it is difficult for us. But when we turn our love towards Bhagavan, then it becomes, so because love is natural, sahajatvat, it is natural, and saralatvat, it is so easy because it is natural. It comes to us naturally, and that's why it is so easy. There are no prerequisites needed for bhakti. For example, when we want to practice the yoga, that is the Raja Yoga, then we have to control the mind, control the senses. Only after that only we can enter in the yoga itself. If it is Vedanta, then we have Sama, Dhamma, everything. We must be a very disciplined person with very strong practices, austerities, everything. Then only we can practice it, or otherwise we will not get the fruit out of it. So, but for bhakti, no prerequisites needed. We can practice in any form, at any time, in any way. And that's the next point. Sarva Prabhagatvat. We can practice in any way. Any method can be taken for bhakti. We can do puja in that way. We can develop our bhakti. We can meditate on Bhagavan. Some people, they draw the pictures of Bhagavan. I think that's the best way of meditation for ordinary people, because when we draw picture, our mind will be completely involved in it, and our hand will be drawing. Even if we do Nama Japa, our mind will not be that much attached to bhakti. But while drawing the divine pictures, completely our mind will be involved in it. Of course, the mind has to evolve. That is bhakti, isn't it? So the people who have that talent to draw, they are great people, because they can completely be always with Bhagavan. So, and then Nama Japa, Kirtana, even cleaning the divine premises, that is also bhakti. Doing Naivedya for Bhagavan, preparing Naivedya for Bhagavan, that is also bhakti. So, bhakti can be practiced in any way according to our own talent, our own knowledge. That is the greatness of bhakti. Sarva Prabhagatvat. We cannot do that same with yoga or jnana. No. We must attain knowledge. Nir abhagatvat. Nir abhagatvat means no danger. There is no danger in practicing bhakti, because in all the other yogas, there is a little, we have to take precaution. If we do not go to a proper yoga teacher to practice Raja Yoga and all, then it will create problem in us. It will definitely, if we do even pranayama in a wrong way, that affects us. If we practice jnana in a wrong way, then we will not reach the goal. There is no much difference, danger in it, but we will not reach the goal. So, in like this, in all other yogic practices or in all other ways, there is a danger in it, or there is a doubt in it. Even if he begins with as a tamasika bhakta, definitely he will improve and he will upgrade into gradually into higher stages. So there is no set of rules or regulations in bhakti yoga, and that's why it is no danger in it, nir abhagatvat. And because bhakti is only a feeling, that's all. It is, there is no problem in it. There is a feeling, and we have to improve that feeling. Then anashrayatvat, we are not dependent externally on anyone. If we have to practice Vedanta, then we need a teacher. For to practice Raja Yoga, definitely we need a teacher. Even to perform Karma Yoga, we need some help. We cannot do that all alone. We must have that talent. We must have to helping tendency. We have to help that people, that some people will not allow it. So all these are there in all the other yogas, but in bhakti, it is not dependent on anything or at any time. For example, if you want to perform a Soma Yajna, then you have to be a Brahmana. If you want to perform a Rajasuya Yajna, then you have to be a Kshatriya. Vajpaya Yajna, again a Kshatriya. So bhakti, just worshipping Bhagavan, we do not even need an ideal or a picture of Bhagavan. Just thinking of Bhagavan in the mind itself is more than enough, and it is the purest form, I would say. So because of all these, bhakti is very easy to practice. Saulabhya, very easy to practice, because it is sarva adhikaritvat. Because of that, sahajatvat, it comes naturally to everyone. Saralatvat, since it is natural, it is very easy, no prerequisites are needed. Sarva Prabhagatvat, any method we can use. We can do puja or meditation or draw pictures of Bhagavan, anything. Nir Apakatvat. There is no danger in practicing bhakti, and Anasrayatvat. There is no need that we have to depend on others to practice bhakti. The next sutra is Pramanantarasya Nabekshatvat Swayam Pramanatvat. There is no pramana needed for bhakti. First of all, what is the pramana? The pramana gives us the right knowledge. For Vedanta, there are so many pramanas like Pratyaksha pramana, direct knowledge, Anumana pramana, that is reasoning, and then Upamana pramana, similarity, seeing the similarity, and Shabda pramana, many right knowledge is given in the Vedas, we have to practice it. So that is Shabda pramana. So Pratyaksha pramana, Anumana pramana, Upamana pramana, Shabda pramana, these are all very important pramanas in Vedanta. So we have to follow this only. Strictly we have to follow this, or otherwise we will not reach the goal. But in bhakti, there is no pramana because it's an inner feeling. How can you express it outside? No one can express it outside except some indications like sweating or laughing or keeping the face as if in bliss. Except this, we cannot express bhakti. So there is no external pramana for bhakti. Then what is the pramana? Swayam pramana. We itself are the pramana for it. We itself are the right knowledge for it. And bhakti differs with each person also. Depends upon the knowledge, their maturity, how they connect with Bhagavan. That is very important. For example, if a person paint a picture, in that way he connects with Bhagavan, Bhagavan gives him that knowledge. Only because of that he draws that painting, isn't it? And sometimes when we do puja, Bhagavan talk to us. That is, talk to us means he will not appear in front of us in the physical form. Through our mind, he will say something to us. So he will interact with different bhaktas in different ways. We cannot generalize bhakti. In jnana, we can generalize. In other Raja Yoga and all, we can generalize. Karma Yoga, we can generalize. But Bhakti, we cannot generalize it because to each Bhakta, Bhagavan communicates or interacts in a different way. So we are, our Swayam Pramana is better. We need not depend on others or any other thing for Pramana. There is a Swayam Pramanatvad. Because it is a Swayam Pramana, Pramanantarasya Nabekshatva, there is no need to go for the external pramana as we go for the external pramanas in Vedanta and all. Bhakti is an innermost feeling, internal feeling. It is too individual, too personal. We cannot define bhakti. Even in a family, Bhagavan interacts with each one in a different way. It is too personal, so we cannot generalize it and there is no pramana for it. So I will continue with the next sutras in my next upload. Om Namo Narayana.